buy me nothing. Cause
Hey, the
when we,
red.
hey, I said, cause you know what? Next week when I get paid, I'm not gonna buy you nothing. When you request, Mama, can you buy me some chips? Mama, can I get candy and a pop?
They
Remember last
always got
week?
that. They got that handout, and the kids is eating up everything. Like they sending out stimulus, they sending out virus checks. We need some virus food stamps. We need some
That's what I'm saying.
I
That's
told my
all
kids,
I'm
just cause
asking
y'all out of
for.
school,
food
I
stamps.
done told
That's
both of my
all I'm
kids.
asking for. Come on, come through for your girl. Give
Oh
me
my!
them bars food stamps, man.
You know
I
For
what?
told both
real.
of them, I said, you know what, just cause y'all out of school don't mean you will eat me out of house and home.
They be
No.
all
Shoot.
standing in front of the refrigerator like you just
Yes.
ate. You just ate.
I'm about to get like Bill
Okay.
Cosby. What he say? I'm gonna take a picture of what's in the refrigerator. I'm gonna put it
Okay.
on your
Exactly.
magnet on the refrigerator so you can figure out what you want and then open the door again.
And you see already what's in there. Like, what in the
Right,
world?
and
Just
then he
keep on
started,
opening the door, just looking.
and then he
right.
started,
Same
and then
shit
he
that it was
started,
this week.
and then he started taking pictures of the medicine cabinet. You know, take a picture of the medicine cabinet.
I ain't worried about that. You know, I keep my meds separate.
He did too.
Oh.
This is for
Mm.
you. This one for me. This one for you. This one.
Bill, look, Bill said 2 pills for you, none for me.
Ah, take care, please.
Bill Cosby said it's gonna all be all right. Just
See,
relax all your muscles.
he should have.
Okay.
He should have stuck to the pudding pop. Should have stuck to the pudding pop.
That old man, wait a minute. I like how he was seeing good when he was still in the kitty cat, but then bye, real mamas. Have a good night, sweetheart. Stay
Bye, real
safe.
mamas. Thanks for
But
thanks
Have
for
a good one. Good night.
yes, good
but
night.
he had a
Thanks for coming in on the
but he was seeing real good when he was still in that kitty cat, and then all of a sudden when it was time to go to court, he needed a CNI man because he was blind now.
CNI dog. He needed a cane.
No, he had a
He needed
CNI
a
man.
walker.
Okay.
He needed a
And
wheelchair. He needed a
I hate
wheelchair.
how I hate how how I've seen so many people talking about like it's it is the black woman's fault. Like we trying to bring the black
Oh,
men down, you know,
How
like
we do
come
that?
on
How
now,
we
he
make
did
him
what
do
he
that?
did. It ain't if we have an opinion, that's our opinion. I mean, he did what he did, and so it ain't because of black women.
right.
It's because
Cause yeah, he was
of him.
married to Camille, and Camille said we've been married 50
Exactly.
years. Shit, I'm fin. She said, "Well, I'm gonna divorce you and take half when I can stay married to your blind ass and keep it all."
And
Exactly.
they'll put money on his books every Tuesday.
Okay. Don't put it on black woman. Hey, he
He
made
will
it
only
bad.
he will
Okay.
only
It
get
is what
enough
it
for
is.
some pudding pops. He will
Look, she
only get
said, "Why
enough.
am I going?" Look, she said, "Why am I gonna
Exactly.
put
And she
money on
gonna
his books?
outlive him
What
while
you
he's
need
playing that
deodorant
damn
for?"
game.
She said, "What you need deodorant for? Who you trying to smell good for in there?"
Okay. They
Bubba,
act like we don't know.
Bubba.
Come on now.
I said,
Come on.
"Shit,
Nah, I hope they ain't messing with Bill Cosby and
they
everybody.
ain't messing with Bill."
He's
I
that.
think I think they still respect him too much. And then he's not. He wouldn't, with his age and disability, he wouldn't be in it like the general popular. He wouldn't be with Gen Pop. He would be in a medical ward.
Yeah, probably so. But you know what? I cannot wait for the trial to start for Aura Kelly.
Man, I
Oh,
want to know what condition he gonna come
Y'all
down
know
with. He gonna
we
have a limp
gonna
leg.
we gonna be live like every day.
The fool said we gonna be like.
okay.
I ain't gonna
I'm
be doing no
saying.
TV show reviews. I ain't gonna be doing. I
That's
ain't
that's another one they blame us for. They like, yeah, black women took him down. No.
His sister did, and I believe
his
somebody
yeah.
did it to her, and that started the chain reaction.
And they
Now,
still ain't done nothing about it. It's like the stuff just gets swept under the rug. Like, remember his mama when he first got abused by the old man in the neighborhood that everybody called Uncle?
Oh, I ain't hear that one.
yeah,
No, they
his
hear that
sister
yet?
started
I
it
didn't
with
hear
the
about
uncle.
that. I thought an older woman had molested him as a child. I didn't know anything about
The
the
older
old
woman
man.
was his
The
sister.
man did it. The old man used to molest boys in the neighborhood, and he was one of them. He was one of them. And the old man paid the woman paid his mother $5,000 to not show up for court. That's where it all started. And he was like, like 6. He was like 6 when that happened.
Golly.
And yeah,
so he's been. I mean, he's been through a whole lot. I mean, that's not to say that he should have went out and preyed on these young girls, but he has been through a whole lot in his life, a lot of traumatic experiences.
Yeah,
and unfortunately, especially in those times, living in the ghetto, you know, they grew up in the projects. Wasn't nobody thinking about no damn therapy.
Nope.
Especially Black people.
No.
Wasn't nobody, you know, we swept it under, unfortunately, we swept it under the rug and kept it moving.
And you know, one of the reasons why we swept it under the rug back then was because people were scared their children were going to get taken away. And and people were looking at their family.
But you know what? A lot of times they were scared because of 2 other things too. One, the pastor was doing a lot of that, and a lot of the molestation that took place in families was from family members.
Yeah, the grandpa, the
uncles,
the
cousins,
the uncles,
brothers. I mean, you know, so they had to. While they were protecting their own, they were also continuously, you know, that's a continual mental thing that the child, I don't want to say just child, but the victim is going through. They're continually being victimized by having to see this person because you haven't turned them in. And it's almost like I'm sure they feel like they have no value because you chose this person over them.
Yep.
And this goes back to kind of what Sheila was talking about when we had her on here. Oh my gosh, if you didn't see that one, my cousin's a clinical psychologist, and her specialty is child sex trafficking and molestation. And the information she gave out, you can still see the video here on.
I'll post a link. Go ahead.
But the information and how she broke it down, to how, you know, when we think of sex trafficking, a lot of us think somebody pulling up in a white van next to you, snatching you and driving you across state lines.
That's what a lot of people see on TV, and that's why. And seriously though, my degree is also in psychology, but I feel like I have still not recovered from that type of thing myself. So I am not in any shape, form, or fashion ready to, you know, counsel anybody on any type of that.
But let me tell you this, with healing, sometimes helping someone else, you also start to heal yourself. And you don't know, you may be the key that somebody needs to locking those memories. I don't want to say locking them away, but pushing them behind them so that they can look forward to something better. So don't give up on yourself yet. You just, you know, I say this, God uses broken vessels all the time. Look at Noah. Noah was a drunk, but he chose Noah to build the ark.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Me either. But I mean,
wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm no longer a Christian though, so.
I've been to church all my life, even went to Christian school for junior high, 7 day a week, 3 months in a row, church
And
tent
your
revival.
godmother preached
And I didn't know
all
that
the
his
time.
mama. And
What in the world?
I didn't know that he was a drunk.
7 days a week.
When I
And
Wow.
who was that that slept with his daughters? That wasn't Noah. That was
Oh my goodness. I don't want to say, but yeah, the Bible is full of a whole bunch of stuff that a lot of people do not realize.
Ain't
whose wife turned
Oh
to
my
a pillar of salt when they were Sodom and Gomorrah? Whose wife was that turned to a pillar of salt? I can't remember.
Okay, I gotta take a break. I gotta.
Okay,
I gotta leave on this.
Dang, was it? No, it wasn't. Girl,
whoever it was,
I can't remember. I'm out of tune. I'm out of tune.
Whoever it was, when his wife was turned to the pillar of salt, he ended up laying with his daughters.
Everybody was sleeping with everybody back in the day.
Now, I got a question and I want somebody to answer me, doggone it.
Am I ready?
It's a biblical question.
Okay.
Okay, so
it was Lot.
Oh, yep, Lot's wife. Oh, look at you. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
Google.
Look, I'm trying to give you credit in this for tomorrow. Google.
I ain't even gonna take that credit. I ain't even gonna see somebody else would have been like, yep, I know my Bible. Yep. I know my Google. Yep.
Okay, so here's my question.
Okay, go ahead.
In the beginning,
the conqueror.
there was Adam and there was Eve, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then they had 2 sons, right? Cain and Abel.
Right.
Who were Cain and Abel's wives? Where these chicks come from for them to have kids and marry?
See, you're gonna take that all the way back to the beginning of the Bible too. What ain't that like the question you asked that one day? Like if Adam and
Eve, why are you on here, babe?
Like if Adam and Eve only had sons, where did all the girls? What?
Ain't nobody answered me yet. I want to know.
You know what? That's an answer for the pearly gates. I'm sorry.
The boost.
I gotta wait till I get to the pearly gates before somebody answers that. That's
an answer. You know what? You know what? I'm supposed to do an interview with my pastor Thursday.
Ask him.
I'm gonna ask him. He's coming up.
Stay off of there. Look, I'm gonna stay off of that live because
my pastor is coming on the hood table on Thursday.
I'm staying off of that just simply because, you know, my mouth need to be washed out. If they say you need to be washed out with soap, I need a case of soap because I really be trying to watch my cussing on here, but I'm not doing real well.
Oh no, let it out, let it out. We need all that. We need all that energy.
In the name of Jesus.
We need all that energy, especially me, darn it.
She said, darn it. Or in the words of Vicky, dagnabbit. Vicky in the
let it out.
See, you can't take some people nowhere. I'm not bringing you to my church now.
Now I know how to act.
But no, we're gonna be talking about these churches who are still packed out during the quarantine.
Yeah,
that people are told to be having.
I got some things I want to talk about the church. Like, why do churches have ATMs in them now?
Okay, and they even give I noticed something strange when I went to this popular church here in Houston, and on the tithes and offering envelope, they have the option to put your credit or debit card number on there. I was like, what?
So real is a lie.
I wouldn't even want to put that on. And then you passing a plate around, everybody see your credit card number.
Wait a minute.
I'm like, what the
some of the biggest thieves is in church. You think I'm gonna put my credit and debit?
This was probably like
with they phone over the plate.
2011.
Look, they talking about, and don't forget to put your CVC number from the back of
Yeah,
your
don't-
card.
Okay, because they can use it whenever they get ready. They got all they need, all the information they need, darling. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I will write you a check. I will cash app you, but I'm not putting my credit card number or my
No.
debit card number on the plate.
Can't and ain't.
Okay.